Hey, so today I wanted to talk about some of the best practices that I found for filtering in App Studio apps. So to begin, I'm a big fan of the drop-down filter, where you're able to have these drop-down selectors. This is a newer filter. I'm a big fan of it because you can do a multi-select as well, and that's a chart option that you can do in the filter. But honestly, when I'm doing an App Studio app, if it's filters that aren't like if it's not like the primary use cases to filter the dashboard, I'll usually put them on the far right and basically have the app here, and then on the far right have filters. In this case, right, I actually have like text cards to show like, hey, here's the filters, here's what if analysis that you can do, and then you can add different filters from there. Um, that's if they're not important. If they are important, I would actually put them over to the left just because they catch the eye a little bit more. But in this case, with this dashboard, filtering isn't necessarily the number one thing, and so just having an overview is more important than the filters. That's where I would put them on the right. Another way I like doing filtering in App Studio is actually using this paradigm here where you have a filter button that takes you to this hidden page. And then this right here is, if you think about all these slicer cards, this would take up a bunch of space on the standard dashboard. But in this case here, I can actually select different slicer cards, and I'm just going to select tons of variety and click apply filters, and it'll take me back to the dashboard. And then there's this filter applied section here that shows exactly what the filters are. And if I want to clear them, I can easily clear them just by coming here and saying clear all. But in this case, this is super helpful because it really cuts down on the real estate and lets you actually show the charts, right? Because if you think about putting all the filters on here, it would just get very confusing pretty quickly. And so the way I accomplish this, actually, there's a few things. If I come in here, the first thing is I created a hidden dashboard or a hidden tab. So if I come in here, you can actually uncheck this include page on navigation. And then when I come to the overview, this is actually a button. So this is just an App Studio button. And the action opens the page. So it opens the filter page. The filter page then has the slicer cards over here. This apply filters, it really is just linking back to the main page. So in this case, this guy opens page back to the overview. And that's how you can create this really cool experience where you have this. And if I just come back, right, I can come here, click the filter, and then I can apply all these different filters. Just click a bunch of different variety, click apply filter, and then it applies them. And in this case, this is actually just a text card. So it's a text card. If I come here to edit it, this guide right here, it's a text card with some smart text. So you can add smart text of any filter applied. So just display any filter. That's how I'm getting this smart text here. So anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool paradigm because now we can show our filters, but then also save the space. And if people want to filter, they can just click on that filter button. So hope you found this helpful. Thanks.